Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I came into work here a little bit early and it's early spring. It's a nice 20-degree day and I thought I'd make a quick and dirty video to show everybody how to clean out their car in the spring, because what happens a lot of times, people oil spray their cars in Canada and the States and they think they're doing the best job they can to care for their car and keep it from rusting out, and that's all fine and dandy. I'm glad that you got pride of ownership, but what happens is if you get somebody to oil spray your car, it doesn't get washed out. When you're driving around all winter, sand, crap, salt, I forget how many millions of tons of salt and sand they put on our roads every year here, but it's a lot. So when all that's on the road and you're driving through all that slush and water and everything, it's spraying up into your fenders and stuff. And you might think, oh, we'll give this a quick spray and, you know, wash everything good on the outside. That's going to solve all of our issues, but it's not. You got to get in behind stuff, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's not drag this on and let's get to it. I'm going to show you what to wash out, because your oil spraying isn't doing the trick. If you're getting your car oil sprayed, wash it like I do, and then as long as it's dry, get it oil sprayed a couple weeks later, because then it'll have time for all the moisture that we're gonna apply here to drain out and dry out, and then you oil spray it. But as far as getting your car oil sprayed in the spring, I think that's about the worst thing you can do. Look back. I know guys are gonna say new cars are junk, they're not meant to last. I don't care what you say. Look back at the 50s GMCs and stuff. You look at the front fenders in those things, how rusted out they are. Those things have thicker metal, like they're 3 times as thick as this fender on this truck, but what's caused it is sand building up in there and moisture, and it rots it out. So again, let's get to it. So let's start at the front and go to the back. And I want to say, guys, this truck already has common rust. I paid a very fair price for it, and my whole goal is to drive this truck until it rots out. And once it rusts out, I mean, it's already started to rot out. That's why we're making this video, to show you guys what you don't want to happen. But the whole point of this is it's got a 6.2 liter engine in it, a nice F-150 drivetrain, 4-wheel drive, and the whole goal is to throw a 50s or some of those years, 60s Mercury or Ford body on this truck. Gut the frame, run it with this 6.2 liter power plant, and you know, that's going to be a pretty sweet truck. So my whole goal behind that and inspiration for it, guys, is this guy right here. I'd appreciate it if you check him out on YouTube. His name's Redneck Coach Works is the channel. His name's Glenn. Very talented guy, and he can do like your fuel injected engines. He swaps them out of regular cars, puts them in, does them up, does amazing body work, exhaust work. Just a really good guy, and I'd encourage you to check him out. And what a sick logo he's got too, so check him out. Just wanted to give him a little shout out because I always watch his channel, and that's my inspiration for swapping the body. Enough of my talk, let's get to the video. So your main areas of rust are going to be fenders, bottoms of fenders, rockers, wheel arches, back bumper, front bumper, bed rails underneath, the frame, exhaust. We're going to go over all that quick, but let's go over the body first and what I do to prevent it. So front fenders, you think, oh, I'll wash up in here. It doesn't get to it. There's an inner metal liner behind this plastic liner. You ain't getting to it. What we're going to do, grab a hose or a pressure washer, doesn't matter what brand of truck, find a cavity. In this case, in this Ford, you can get in right here. You can also get in right here. Spray water in here, it'll go around your wheel arch and come out. I'll dump the water and let you look at the water coming out of down here. I've already sprayed mine out. Usually that water is just solid brown. Repeat that on the other side, and then we're gonna head to our back fenders. Pull your taillights, good trick. On this truck, you can't get to the front. You can right through this hole, but in a lot of trucks, when you pull your taillight, you're gonna see right down your bedside, and you're able to spray in here and get all the water that, because there's all kinds of sand and crap sitting in here, guys. It's just gonna rot out your fender. So what I've done on this truck is, see these two pieces of tape right here? I drilled them the same size for an oil spray plug, a plastic plug. I just haven't got around to getting the plug. So what I'm gonna do is put my camera on the other side so you guys can get down to, or you guys can see what comes out, but I've just put a piece of tape on here. So all I've done, put that there, drilled that hole. I'm gonna put a garden hose in there and work it back and forth, and you guys are gonna see what comes out. So that'll get above your wheel wells. You can also spray in right through here with a pressure washer. That works well. But see all that crap? And see where this body molding curls around here. Ford's done these all in plastic to cover it up, but get in there and spray that all out. If you have to scrub it, you can. Wash that out with water, and all that stuff is gonna just run down. I'd really encourage a pressure washer, because you can see a hose really doesn't blast it off that well if it's muddy. So do that. Right here, a pressure washer is best. Take water, or your pressure washer ideally, and just spray all in your bed rails. Like I say, a pressure washer is best because it'll go right through. Get in there and watch the stuff come out. Get in the holes in your frame like that, even in your frame. This is a box frame that fills up with stuff. You can use, as I spray in back here, you're gonna see it come out the drain holes up there. You can see it'll pour out your frame and clean out all that sand and crap that's sitting in there over the winter. Okay, so next up between the fenders, you got your rocker panels. Mine are rusted out and they're covered in plastic covers. But in here, you can see these plugs in there. Yank those plugs, and a lot of times you'll see people, they drill holes in here and they'll have a hole. Mine doesn't, but you can get in there with the oil spray plugs and spray water in there and watch all the crud and shit run out of there, stuff run out of there. But if you don't have them, get in from behind and spray them with water and watch them drain out. Leave the plugs out and let them dry out, and that'll really help. Get in the seams of your doors and spray out all that, because sand just sits in here and it'll rot out the bottom of your doors. So just spray out like that's happening right there. Spray all that in all your doors. So now we got the fenders, the doors, the bed covered, really anywhere dirt can sit. Get behind here and wash this out, because everything that comes off of your tire ends up in there. And that's just all sand, see that? And that'll rust out your bumper too. So get in there and clean that all out with a pressure washer. It's hard to show, so I just wanted to show you guys like that. Your tailgate, well, it's not really a lot you can do with them. If you do have holes you can get in up here and let it drain out, it's a good idea. Generally, tailgates aren't too bad for rust. Does happen though. And as far as your cab corners, well, they seem to rust out no matter what. And again, when I redid these, they were full of sand in here. So somehow the sand's getting in behind and filling them up. I don't know how it gets in there, if it's coming in from the back here and down or what. But if I really cared about a vehicle, I think even just putting a drain plug down here so you could go in there and wash them out would really help. Like I said, I don't want this to be a show truck. I want to keep it nice and good. I love driving this truck. It drives really smooth. I've never been a Ford guy, but you know, all this stuff is going to help any vehicle. And I want to do this just a general video for any vehicle, guys, because this is a Ford here, but I don't care if it's a GM, Dodge, whatever. If you follow those steps, go around, wash out your fenders and stuff, you're gonna be amazed at how much stuff comes out of there. I just want to make this quick video and show you guys, not drag it on. I hope it helps you. My point is, go around, put on your dirty clothes, lay under your vehicle, spray out anywhere dirt can sit, sand, salt, wash it out, and it's really gonna help you. So I hope it helped, and please give the channel a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching.